writing style dramatic. Hey there, horror fans! Ever wondered what terror you can experience in just 4 minutes? Let's dive into a story that's sure to send shivers down your spine. In the quiet town of Willow's End, something sinister prowls the night. It began one stormy evening when the air was thick with the scent of rain. Jane, a curious teenager with a penchant for the paranormal, noticed that her usually lively street was eerily silent. No dogs barking, no wind chimes singing, just silence. She decided to investigate. Armed only with her flashlight, Jane stepped outside. The moment her foot touched the wet pavement, the streetlights flickered and went out. Plunged into darkness, she felt her heart race. Jane walked cautiously, her flashlight beam dancing over abandoned toys and bicycles. That's when she saw it, a shadow, swift and unsettling, dart across her path. Did she see it, or did her fear imagine it? Determined to find answers, Jane followed the shadow to the local park. The swing set creaked as if swaying from an invisible force. Then, from the darkness, a soft, whispering voice called out her name. Jane. It was coming from the old oak tree near the swing. As she approached, her flashlight flickered, revealing a grotesque figure. A gaunt face with piercing red eyes stared back at her, a twisted smile revealing sharp, jagged teeth. The figure stepped into the light. The town's old myth, the Night Stalker, was real. Frozen with fear, Jane could only watch as the creature approached. It reached out a bony hand and whispered, "Got you." In that instant, a bolt of lightning illuminated the park, and the creature vanished. Jane ran home, never looking back. The next morning, the town was buzzing with whispers about the blackout and a figure seen lurking in the park. Jane knew she had encountered something truly terrifying, a story no one would believe. From that night, she never ignored the silence again. And so, dear listeners, as our 4 minutes of terror come to an end, remember this. Sometimes the things we fear are lurking just out of sight, waiting in the shadows. Will you dare to look, or will you ignore the whispers in the dark? Thanks for listening, and remember, the true horror is what stays with you after the story ends. Stay spooky, my friends.